Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to online study sessions. I hope that you're all doing good. So students, as you all know that we were doing the exercise of chapter number 2, patriotism. Today we are going to do the remaining parts from the exercise. Starting from the grammar part A, which is about the modal verbs. So to do the part first, we need to understand the concept of modal verbs. For that, we shall first discuss the definition of the modal verbs. Modal verbs are auxiliary verbs, also called helping verbs, like can, will, could, shall, must, would, might and should. यानी मॉडल वर्ब्स जो होते हैं हमारे पास वो वही वर्ब्स होते हैं जो यूजुअली हम हेल्पिंग वर्ब्स के तौर पर यूज करते हैं. आफ्टर अ मॉडल वर्ब द रूट फॉर्म ऑफ अ वर्ब इज जनरली यूज्ड. जब भी हम किसी सेंटेंस में मॉडल वर्ब को यूज करते हैं तो उसके बाद यूजुअली हम लोग रूट फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब इस्तेमाल करते हैं सेंटेंस में. द वर्ड टू शुड नॉट अपीयर आफ्टर अ मॉडल वर्ब. किसी भी मॉडल वर्ब के बाद टू को इस्तेमाल नहीं करना चाहिए. एन एक्सेप्शन इज द फ्रेज ऑट टू विच इज कंसीडर्ड अ मॉडल वर्ब. इसमें एक एक्सेप्शन जो है हमारे पास ऑट टू आ जाती है जिसे कि हम मॉडल वर्ब के तौर पर इस्तेमाल करते हैं. ऑट टू के अलावा किसी भी मॉडल वर्ब के बाद हम टू इस्तेमाल नहीं करते. So here we are going to discuss that when do we use modal verbs, and further we shall discuss some of the examples of modal verbs. So modal verbs are used to express functions such as permission यानी इजाज़त, ability सलाहियत, obligation फरीज़ा, prohibition इनकार करना किसी चीज़ से, lack of necessity किसी चीज़ की ज़रूरत ना जाहिर करना, ये जाहिर करना कि हमें किसी चीज़ की ज़रूरत नहीं है, एडवाइस नसीहत, पॉसिबिलिटी इम्कान एंड प्रोबेबिलिटी इम्कान, परमिशन कैन आई कम विद यू, एबिलिटी जूली कैन स्विम, obligation for example we should follow traffic rules. Here should is a modal verb. Prohibition you must not smoke in the hospital. Here must not is a modal verb. Lack of necessity I need not buy tomatoes. Here need not is a modal verb. Advice you should or ought to revise your lesson. Here should or ought to is a modal verb. Possibility for example I may go on a holiday tomorrow. Here may is a modal verb. Last one is probability. For example it may rain tomorrow. Here may is a modal verb. Modal verbs combine with other verbs to form compound verbs. For example, modal verbs like can, could, may, might, would are used to indicate possibility. Can, will, could, would are used to indicate ability. Must, will and shall are used to indicate certainty. Might, should, ought are used to indicate probability. Can, could and may are used to indicate permission. Should, must, need and ought to are used to indicate obligation, and used to is used to indicate a past habit. For example, may I ask you a few questions? Can you swim? You should keep your promise. We ought to help him. Now our A part is use appropriate modals to describe your three abilities and capacities. I can swim, I could run fast, I can draw pictures. Ask teacher's permission for going out. May I go to drink water? Ask a friend to lend you a book. Would you lend me your book? Express necessity to get up early. You must get up early for the morning prayer. Express duty or obligation to follow traffic rules. You should follow traffic rules. Share some past habit. I used to play cricket during my school days. Next is the B part. Identify the kinds of the following sentences: exclamatory, assertive, interrogative, negative and imperative. Now to identify the kinds of these sentences, first we have to discuss what types of these sentences are, or what are exclamatory, assertive, interrogative or negative and imperative sentences. To understand these types of the sentences, first we shall talk about the definition of these sentences and then we shall discuss some of the examples. First are the assertive sentences. An assertive sentence is the sentence which creates a statement. For example, I have a little brother. I like to play football. Exclamatory sentences. An exclamatory sentence is a sentence which shows strong emotion or feeling such as surprise. वो sentences जिनमें किसी emotion या feeling का इजहार किया जा रहा होता है वो हमारे पास exclamatory sentences होते हैं. For example, Hurrah, we have won the match. Wow, what a beautiful dress. Next are the interrogative sentences. An interrogative sentence is basically a question. For example, what are you doing? Where are they going? Imperative sentences. An imperative sentence is a sentence which shows an order or a command. For example, keep quiet, close the door. Negative sentences. A sentence that negates a particular statement or an affirmative sentence is called a negative sentence. For example, there are no apples in the basket. There is no car on the road. Now we are going to do our part B. They have given us some sentences and we have to identify that which type of sentence it is. First sentence is, art is an other subject in which I am particularly interested. This is an example of assertive sentence. What a beautiful painting. This is an exclamatory sentence. Teach him to learn. This is an imperative sentence. How would I know? This is an interrogative sentence. She did not make a false statement. This is a negative sentence. So our next C part is punctuate the following. They have given us a paragraph which we have to punctuate and I have now solved the whole paragraph. So it has become Captain Muhammad Sarwar, comma, Major Tufail Muhammad, comma, Major Aziz Bhatti, comma, Pilot Officer Rashid Minhas, comma, Major Muhammad Akram, comma, Major Shabir Shaheed, comma, Captain Colonel Sher Khan and Havaldar Lalak Jan. Dash, all embraced martyrdom while fighting bravely for their motherland. Full stop. All of them were awarded Nishan-e-Haider, comma, the highest military award given to great patriots who lay down their lives for the country. Full stop. So now we are done with the exercise of chapter number 2, patriotism. Next we are going to do the exercises of use of it and there from English. Here we are going to start from the exercise number 1 from use of it and there. आज सख्त गर्मी है. It is very hot today. यहाँ पे मौसम या वेदर को डिस्कस किया जा रहा है. So that's why we are using it in this sentence. शाम हो गई. It is evening. इस सेंटेंस में दिन के किसी भी वक्त का जिक्र किया गया है. That's why we are using it. मेज पर कोई किताब नहीं है. There is no book on the table. इस सेंटेंस में बुक की प्रेजेंस को शो किया जा रहा है और एब्सेंस को. क्या खेल के मैदान में कोई खिलाड़ी है? Is there any player in the playground? क्या इस तालाब में मछलियां नहीं हैं? Are there no fish in this pond? पानी में बहुत से मेंढक हैं. मेंढक थे. There were many frogs in the water. प्लेटफॉर्म पर कोई मुसाफिर ना था. There was no passenger at the platform. खेत में कितने मवेशी थे? How many cattle were there in the field? टोकरी में कुछ सेब हैं. There are some apples in the basket. दरिया के किनारे 4 कश्तियां थीं. There were 4 boats along the bank of river. मकान में कोई ना था. There was nobody in the house. संदूक में नए कपड़े नहीं हैं. There are no new clothes in the box. छत पर कौन है? Who is there on the roof? क्या ओले पड़ रहे हैं? Is it hailing? पिंजरे में शेर ना था. there was no lion in the cage. Now in all these sentences, to show the they have used there to show the presence or absence of a person or an object or something. And if we try to observe these sentences, we shall get to know that there has been also used to show or to indicate the present and past tense as well. Okay, so next we are going to do exercise number 2. हमारे बाग में बहुत से आम के दरख्त थे. There were many mango trees in our garden. हाल में कितने उम्मीदवार थे? How many candidates were there in the hall? Now there they have also shown the presence or absence of the candidates, and along with that they have also shown the past tense. दफ्तर में चपड़ासी क्यों नहीं है? Why is there no peon in the office? क्या डाकिये के थैले में चिट्ठियां ना थी? Were there no posts in the bag of the postman? क्या जग में थोड़ा सा दूध है? Is there a little milk in the jug? आज मतला अब्र आलूद है. It is cloudy today. बाहर तेज हवा चल रही है. क्या बाहर तेज हवा चल रही है? Is it blowing hard outside? कल मौसम बड़ा सुहाना था. It was very fine yesterday. पर्चा हल करने में तकरीबन 3 घंटे लगेंगे. It will take about 3 hours to solve the paper. अब पछताए क्या होत जब चिड़ियां चुग गईं खेत. It is useless to cry over spilt milk. ये सफेद झूठ है. It is a white lie. वो मेरा ही भाई था जिसने इनाम हासिल किया. It was my brother who got prize. हवाई अड्डे पर कितने जहाज थे? How many aeroplanes were there on the airport? सड़क के किनारे कोई दरख्त ना था. There was no tree along the road. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Stay home, stay safe. Allah Hafiz.